Penguin Awareness Day is a day to celebrate and commemorate the variety of different species of penguins in the world. These fascinating flightless birds have been around for over 65 million years, around the same time when the dinosaurs roamed the planet. In the Falkland Islands, they are abundant with Gen 2 penguins, who are the fastest underwater swimming bird in the world. Southern rockhopper penguins are the most accessible colony of king penguins in the world.
Having a Penguin Awareness Day, similar to days that we have for other species, is actually a really important thing to have, particularly because it helps us to, get those messages out to, other places in the world, both locally or internationally, just about how special these types of birds are, the type of role that they play in the ecosystems. They're widely distributed across the Falkland Islands, and they're quite accessible. So it's for people that come to either visit the islands, or for those of us that live here, we are privileged enough to almost have penguins in our day-to-day life, and that's something that you don't get in many parts of the world. So that's probably one of the best things about the penguins that we have here in the Falklands.
The day is also a good opportunity to learn more about how climate change has affected the penguins and what can be done to help their situation, as numerous species around the world are under threat, with a significant number listed as endangered or threatened. In the Falklands, the population growth remains relatively stable, but still faces new challenges, particularly for the southern rockhopper penguins.
In terms of our rockhopper penguins, they find things a little bit tougher too. So currently, while their populations aren't declining dramatically, we have seen some drops over the last sort of 10 to 15 years. So there's probably a number of reasons why they might be facing sort of these population declines. Mostly, we think probably due to sort of climatic variations. So you would have heard of things like the El Nino events. Probably the best things that we can do to help our Falkland Islands penguins is, one is for days like Penguin Awareness Days, for people to sort of become more informed about our penguin populations, the types of things that drive changes in their populations, the way that we might, unintentionally impact on them. So that, if we have a better idea of, how not to sort of disturb them, or, activities, sort of larger activities like commercial activities that might impact on these species, how we can better manage those activities. They're probably the best things that we can do to help make sure we continue not to have a large impact on these birds.